What's up guys, Warner Kills, welcome back to another deck profile. So today, let me fix my mat real quick, so there we go. So today we're going to be doing an Infernoid deck profile. I think it's been at least a little while since I did the last one. Had a little bit more time to work with this build, and like I always say, I'm content with this one and the way it's running. And yeah, so I want to go ahead and share with you guys as usual. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. So yeah, let's go and jump into the monster lineup, as usual. Alright guys, so here we are with the monster lineup. Big monster lineup. I think I'm playing 20 Infernoids and 5 non-Infernoid monsters. So we're starting off with double Permaze. He is the one who targets a set card and shovels it back into the deck, and that card cannot be activated in response to this card's effect activation. Some people don't play it. I think it's actually really good. It has its uses, especially against the Shadal matchup, which is very helpful. And also it just acts as more fodder for other cards. I think it's the most, probably the best one out of the new, besides Deviati, the best one out of the new Infernoids that were released. And I like it. 2's fine. I don't think I'd have to need to play 3, although I did pick up a 3rd one for some reason. Maybe sided for Shadal, I don't know. But I think 2 is good for now. I'm playing 2 Entra still. Bounces a card. If it bounced a card on either player's side of the field, I probably would play 3, but it does not, unfortunately. I just don't think returning things to the hand right now is the best. And then I'm playing 3 Harmadic. Probably one of the best Infernoids in the deck. Pops a card, pop your own card, super get a draw. Has its uses, playing triple Petrulia, awesome in the Cliff War matchup, again, more fodder, and it's an 1800 beat stick, fits in with your rank 4s, or well, at least helps to make your rank 4, so I think 3 is necessary. 3 Seismic, 3 Tano, that has not changed, and I don't think it ever will. 2 Deviati as well as 2 Nuku, your 2, well I should say, in this case, my 4, your boss monster basically helps you win the game, being able to negate monster effects and spell and trap effects at will is amazing, and then be able to nuke both of those things is pretty amazing. And then playing double Raiden, 1 Lila, and double Card Trooper. Now, the way I go about playing my normal summons sort of goes like this, I guess. I'm not really trying to play an engine of sorts, I guess. I'm not playing a Light Sworn engine. I'm not playing like Kamikaze, mill out my entire deck. I open double Card Trooper, oh well, build. I think the way to play Infernoid is to basically, you want to get your mills off of your reasonings, obviously. Like, a lot of people play Lightsworn and solely focus around that whole Lightsworn engine. But the majority of the time, the way you're winning the game is with your Infernoids. Obviously, your Raidens and your Card Troopers help start off early on in the game, and they have their uses, especially for some synchro plays. Lila's good for popping back row. Card Trooper's good. Obviously, great consistent card to open and get to your draws. But I don't like to play like an engine like Lightsworn engines. I don't think they're that great. I'm just not a fan of playing multiple search cards for them when I have basically my reasonings to search them out. That's just the way I like to play Infernoids, and it's worked really well. Like playing, like I've seen people play Rhoda. Like, I don't think that's necessary to like search Raiden, unless you have some other card you're playing that's Warrior, but I just don't think it's worth it. Yes, charge that too, that's great. However, I just don't think it's for me, at least. A lot of people don't play Card Trooper. I don't understand that. Like, Card Trooper is amazing for this deck. You mill 3, and then if he dies, you draw a card, which combos so well with the Nuku and Harmadic. Like, I don't understand that. If you don't play Card Trooper, I question you. But that's just me. Anyways, well, enough of me ranting on, we'll go into the spells. Alright guys, so we were at the spell lineup, so obviously playing the triple reasoning, of course. Double Cyclone, amazing card for this deck. Only deck that I would opt to play it over MST in the main board instead of siding it. Kind of works the other way around. I main the Cyclone, side the MST. If it was any other deck, I'd be maining, obviously, siding the Cyclone. But this deck, it's advantageous because Cyclone is so good in it, especially because if you mill it, you still have access to back row destruction. Next, double Book of Eclipse. I think Book of Eclipse is amazing for this deck, especially since it has such a hard time against the Jinlock, and it being an automatic out to Jin is really nice. Also, it kind of acts as, I don't know how, I guess the only example I can think of is like a mirror force in this case. Sometimes you don't open up well and you can't really put anything on board, but that Book of Eclipse can save you, much like a mirror force would, I guess. It stops huge fields from OTKing you. Yes, they draw, but, well, you know, stops you from dying, which is nice. And it's easily sideable, at least in my build, with 2 Dark Hole that I side in for anything that really isn't Necroz, which is like Cliff Ward, BA, Shadal, whatever. 2 Void Seer. I've tried so many times to get myself to play 3. It just clogs too much. I think 2 is the bread and butter number for at least me. And then I'm playing 1 Regaki, 1 Book, 1 Monskate, and 1 Burial. I've seen some builds that weren't playing Burial. I don't know. At one point I was like playing 1 Burial and 3 Miracle Dig just to kind of go like turbo, but that didn't work out too well. But yeah, 4 1-of spells that I love. So yeah, now we'll go into the traps. Now, yes, I know what you're saying. You play traps in Infernoids. Yes, I play 3 Breakthrough. I think if I was going to play any trap, it'd be Breakthrough. Just because it's really good right now, especially against Necroz, and so many things that require effects. And also, it's never really dead in this deck. Even if you mill it, you still have access to use it, which is nice. But yeah, I messed around with playing Void Launch and stuff like that, and Void Trap Hole, and I really didn't like them as much, just because, you know, you mill them, you can't use them. Breakthrough, you mill it, you still use it, and if you open it, it's a nice card to have. But yeah, that's it for the main deck. We'll go to the extra and then the side as per usual. Alright guys, so here we are with the extra deck. We're playing 2 rank 8s, 1 Felgrand, and 1 Elsay. I really like Elsay over Heliopolis in the fact that Elsay mills a card, which is nice. I know Heliopolis discards a lot, but sometimes discarding is not the best, as I found out previously with testing and all playing hand destruction in the main board. I just like Elsay a little bit better. Personal preference, I guess. And then playing 2 7s, 1 Draco, 1 Big Eye. For the rank 4s, playing 1 Gem Knight, obviously very advantageous to this deck because it does not have an effect, so helps for the OTKs. 1 Dweller, 1 Rhapsody, 1 Cowboy, 1 Ragnazero, 1 Castell, 1 Shane, 1 Arc, and then Synchros, obviously because I'm playing the Raidens. 1 Armades, 1 Gaia Knight, and 1 Star Eater. Star Eater's kind of meh, because if you go into it, it's really the only thing you're going to be able to summon. Gaia Knight, same reason as Gem Knight. Normal monster, you can summon other cards, at least Infernoids, while it's up on the field. Push for OTKs. And Armades is nice just because it's not a bad card right now, especially with Volk running so rampant in the cross. And if you want to see this card in action, I actually summoned this bad boy with the Raiden and Permes, or Permeus, whatever, in a duel that I've recently posted. And if you want to see that in action, I'll leave a link for you in the description if you feel so obliged to see that. Yeah, go check it out if you want. And yeah, that's it for the extra deck. We'll jump into the side. Alright guys, so here we're at the sideboard. Double Jinzo, double Lancia, double Kaiku, triple Space, double Dark Hole, the 3rd Cyclone, and triple Mind Crush. I figured basically if I was going to side any traps, it'd be Mind Crush. Just because siding too many traps is kind of pointless, especially when I'm opting to side Jinzo, and because traps in this deck are kind of bad. The double Dark Hole, like I said earlier, to swap with the Book of Eclipse. Triple Space, you know, Cliff Warts, stuff like that. Jinzo is awesome. And any monster I want to side, like, you can't really side in Baylor or Max C just because the risk of reasoning, and then, like, they're not like good at all in the deck. Just like I want to hit reasoning targets for my side deck. Like they're gonna call 4. They're most likely gonna call 4 because that's really what they always call. And then 3s, obviously. So I wanted to side in some 5s, some 6s. Lancia, Jinzo, they were great. Obviously Jinzo hits the board, no traps. You even have in your hand easy 1 summon Infernoid tribute, and then you get your Jinzo, or you reasoning into something tribute with Jinzo. Lancia, you hit it with a reasoning, you'd still tribute from field, use its effect, and then Kaiku is really nice as a level 4 target. And yes, it only stops your opponent from banishing, so it doesn't hurt you at all, in case that's what you're thinking. Lancia is just, obviously you can't banish, but you know, time it right against the Necroz, it kind of fucks them up. But yeah, that's it for the sideboard. We'll go ahead and jump into the wrap up now. Alright guys, so to wrap it up, from now I don't think, at least going forward, I'll be making too many changes to this build. I think it's pretty solid as of now. I've been playing it competitively and doing pretty well with it. I just need to play test a lot more, as I kind of don't do that as much as I should. But I will get that top. I've yet to place first at my locals with this deck, strictly because my locals has a lot of very skilled Necroz players there, and that's kind of a hard time, which is why most of the time you see my extra or my side deck is mainly based around the Necroz matchup, strictly because everybody I play is playing Necroz. So yeah, hustling hard for that top. We'll continue to play this deck until Clash of Rebellion comes out with their new support with Decatron, Tiara, Void Dream, all that good stuff. Hype is real for that. We'll be continued to be playing Infernoid for a while after that as well. So yeah, you can expect to see new profiles of this until I find some like wow, this is a really awesome way to play it. And at least until then, I don't think I'll be making too much changes. Probably lots of dual videos coming up with it. And oh yeah, to touch on one thing, I was playing the Summon Skull Falling Down Hidden Army engine. I just didn't like it too much. It was just always bad luck on my side. Like, I'd always have Falling Down and the Summon Skull. My opponent would have nothing on their side of the field for me to even bother using it, or I would have nothing to get the Summon Skull on field with. Like, it was just bad luck all around, bad timing. I don't know. Didn't really fit my playstyle too much. If any of you guys had success with it, go ahead and let me know in the comments. That's actually really cool to see if any of you guys actually really like that. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this one up here. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your comments down in the comment section below if you, your thoughts on the build, any suggestions, and don't forget to subscribe if you already haven't. It's greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like these on a regular basis. As always, Winter Kill signing out. We'll see you in the next one.